Hello, in this week's technique tutorial we're going to look at the next development of the side series, which is cycling. So we're going to lie down on the side and we're going to run through this. So again, with the same setup, we line our back up at the back of the mat and our hips sweep forward until the feet point down to the front corner of the mat. Rest the head underneath the bottom hand, and the top hand can stay in the hip or can go down in front. It doesn't matter where you place this hand. What you're going to do is you're going to lift the top leg up until the shin is parallel to the floor. And for this one, what we're going to do is you're going to bring the knee up. As the knee comes up, the most important part of this exercise is to make sure the knee doesn't drop down towards the mat like this. The weight of the legs that comes up and moves further away from the body, and we start to work the deep hip internal rotators. So when we have the legs down here, we're working on the glute min and the glute med. As we start to bring the knee up into cycling, we start to work the glute med a little bit more, and as we come to the top, we really start to focus on our deep external rotators of the hip, which are the muscles like the piriformis. So as we come up here, the knee will want to drop down, those muscles want to switch off. So what we want to do is pull that knee up, and the whole time we want to keep that shin parallel to the floor. So as we're cycling, we go forwards first, and we make sure that the knee doesn't drop down like this. That's the temptation. Keep the knee nice and high, and the shin parallel to the floor. So as we come forward, make sure as you bring the foot forward, it stays in front of the bottom leg, and as you're cycling, bring the toes up along the shin and then come forward. So the toes come up along the shin and out in front. So we never cycle back behind us like this. The legs are always slightly in front of that bottom leg for most of the cycle. The only part is as you bring the leg up, the toes will be running up along the shin. And then we go backwards, and this builds better motor control. So we're used to bringing the leg forward, so this allows the brain to get a better connection with the muscles and learns how to control them better. And again, the main thing we're looking for here is to keep that knee from pointing down. We keep it slightly pointing up, but ideally parallel to the floor the whole time. And then we rest the leg back down. So that's our side series for cycling on the side. We're going to develop this series a little bit more into side planks and development from there, and really start to challenge those hip muscles a little bit more and get more weight behind them.